Hello, friends. As we approach the end of the first term of 2023, we should take some time out of our busy schedule to reflect on the term that has passed. I have no doubt that some of you are feeling anxious because you've not managed to complete all the areas in the curriculum that were required for this term, and that's understandable. The first term of the year is always a disrupted one. We're still getting to know our learners and their specific needs and coming to grips with the pace at which we should be working for our particular class. If you're new to education or to your school, you've had a lot to learn and adapt to, so be kind to yourself. Being adaptable is a skill that we educators need to master quickly, as I'm sure you've discovered. No day is ever the same or predictable in the classroom. Being able to adapt, reset, and start again is something that's perfected with experience, and you'll get there at some point. I've written so much about the importance of planning, but no amount of planning can make up for the unscheduled disruptions causing you to lose valuable teaching time with your learners. Having the skill to juggle your day so that the disruptions cause minimal damage is key. Being able to adapt to the situation you find yourself in means you'll find it much easier to manage your stress levels. It might mean going back to the drawing board and scrapping your planning for the rest of the week so that you can replan and include the teaching of the concepts that were missed. Becoming anxious about the time lost won't benefit anyone, particularly you. Take stock of the areas in the curriculum that you've not managed to cover and write them down. Take a look at what you've recorded and see if you can teach any of those areas or concepts together. Use your experience and skills as an educator to teach across the curriculum to ensure that the learners don't miss out. For example, a counting lesson can be included in a phys ed lesson. A language lesson can become a music lesson. A reading lesson can become a drama lesson. And practicing reading or word building can be done in a maths lesson. The options are endless, so let's make meaningful use of them. Be creative, as many of you educators are. So often time is taken from areas such as phys ed, art, music and drama to catch up on other curriculum areas, and this is a real pity. Our learners need to have the opportunity to express themselves and enjoy these important areas of their education, particularly in these challenging times. If you're unable to meet the requirements by the end of the term, don't discard what you've missed out on. Remember, the curriculum is scaffolded, so we can't build on a concept in the new term if it wasn't taught previously. Make yourself a cup of tea, sit down with your planning, and see how you can slot those untaught areas into the first few weeks of the new term so that they don't compromise your progress through the curriculum. It is achievable if you take the time to work through it calmly in a stress-free environment. Before leaving school at the end of this term for a well-deserved break, make sure that you've got your documentation regarding your learners' progress at hand. Once the reports are sent home, you're bound to receive questions from a few parents. Be prepared for those meetings so that they can be managed in a civil and meaningful way. Communicate with your colleagues as much as possible. Share the challenges you've come up against, and you'll find that you're not alone. We're still at the beginning of a long year. Ask for help if you need it. I wish you all a relaxing break. May you find the time to take care of yourself, doing the things that bring you joy.